What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
Recently, LeBron James spoke out about why he decided to start a podcast with JJ Redick. Quote, "I feel like we were losing the essence of the game of basketball. I was getting very frustrated with the daily comparisons. How does this affect your legacy? Or if this guy played in the 50s, would he be this? It's not good for the youth." LeBron, my boy. What you talking about, my boy? What you talking about? Frustrated with daily comparisons? These narratives and comparisons that you are constantly driving and putting people in positions to drive these topics home? LeBron James, this is your fan base primarily that's doing the most of this stuff that you're talking about. We done with the 90s? Firemen and plumbers, so on and so forth? The guy you're teaming up with, JJ Redick, is the guy that started the firemen and plumbers thing, right? Right? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's JJ Redick that started that narrative and that nonsense. LeBron and Clutch, they have a long reach. Their long, slimy, icky fingers are, in many of the people on these mainstream media outlets and networks, and even the independent spaces, the independent podcasters, albeit player or non-player. These are your people bringing you up every day with revisionist history and ass licking and capping for you. LeBron, you're the guy out there questioning Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. Are you not? LeBron, it's your people on mainstream media like Shannon Sharpe, Nick Wright, Kendrick Perkins, Keyshawn Johnson, Richard Sherman, most notably out there, and the list goes on. They're glazing and praising you and taking a big old dump on other players through comparisons. What are you talking about, doggy? Talk to me. What you talking about, doggy? I sat up here and watched Shannon Sharpe and Kendrick Perkins get in an argument over who fondles your balls more. It was the weirdest love affair I have ever seen on TV. Two grown-ass men on TV fighting over who has the biggest hard-on for LeBron James. Lord have mercy. It's comedy to me, man. LeBron James, you need to specifically address your fan base and Clutch clients about this. Even in the independent spaces, you have people with big podcasts now like Draymond Green, known Clutch guy, and LeBron James worshiper constantly putting out comparisons for you, doggy. Other players going on his podcasts and other podcasts doing the same thing. And now you teamed up with JJ Redick, a guy in the mainstream space and the independent space, working the strings from both sides simultaneously through one meathead. Talking about you getting frustrated. Getting frustrated, my ass. Here is LeBron James putting out this fake-ass facade yet again, like we haven't seen him do it so many times in the past. You want the comparisons, LeBron. You always wanted the comparisons. Until there were no comparisons anymore, and you were the only one left. And that hasn't happened yet, not for you. Got the chosen one tattooed on you. Wore both of Jordan's numbers, 23 and 6. Called yourself the GOAT on multiple occasions. Saying you were chasing the ghost of Michael Jordan. Crowning yourself in games and outside of games. The list of buffoonery goes on. Don't talk to us about losing the essence of basketball, complain about it, while you have made a career of deceiving referees with flopping, making excuses for failures, planting narratives, faking injuries, being hell-bent on individual numbers, and trying to establish overloaded teams to tip the scales in competitive balance and brag about how it will be so hard to beat you guys after you team up with these other players. Laughing and enjoying the thought of there being a competitive imbalance swaying in your favor. And you're talking to me about the essence of basketball? Or complaining about it? Talking about it's not good for the youth. LeBron, I'll tell you what's not good for the youth. AAU basketball is not good for the youth right now. We can stop there or we can keep going. You would want the youth to forget about players of the past, like so much of the media does. Write them off as irrelevant, so there's that too. You know what else isn't good for the youth, LeBron? Like maybe your son, Bronny specifically, going on Twitter, yelling at everyone, saying, let Bronny be a kid, let him enjoy NCAA basketball. The work and results will do the talking. When it was you who was parading your son around prematurely, trying to give him a rite of passage, or did give him a rite of passage, into the NBA by saying you would sign with whoever drafts him while he was still in high school, then saying that he was a better player than many players in the NBA currently. All that right there, LeBron, that's not good for the youth. Then like a clown, you didn't, how they say nowadays, how the kids say nowadays, stand on business, and you deleted the tweet. Because you got doused with truth bombs from everyone calling you on your BS that you do so often. That's why you took the tweet down. You wasn't about to stand on that business. LeBron, looks like on your next podcast, you need to set up a mirror and just have a talk with yourself as you address these issues you seem to actually have with yourself. Look in the mirror, LeBron, and you'll realize that you're talking about yourself. LeBron, you got to take a page from the evil queen. The evil queen, you know, the antagonist from Snow White. You got to look in that mirror, man. Mirror, mirror on the wall, brother. And just be honest with yourself and try to get some answers, brother. Because you're talking about yourself. All the problems and frustrations that you're venting about, it starts with you, man. It's inside of you. And you'll find the answers inside of you. LeBron be up there like, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most cappingest NBA player of them all? It is you, LeBron. You are the most capping basketball player of them all. Anyway, folks, that's all I got to say about it. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping in. It's always fun dipping into these LeBron James, quotes and sound bites, because this boy be talking that doo-doo out of his mouth. Stank breath, brother. Halitosis, LeBron. Nothing but doo-doo coming out your mouth, boy. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Check out our LeBron James playlist. Be good, be blessed. Call me out, call me a hater, because that's all you can do, because you can't refute the facts I said on the video. And I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.